Hi, it's Dan McDonald. I'm the Life Regenerator here on YouTube. You probably know that. At least 98% of you do, I'm sure. Thanks for watching these videos and allowing me to continually cultivate my art, which has really turned into just hopefully being a positive influence in your day or in somebody's day somewhere regarding food, or some people really love the spirituality. I'm devoted to the Most High. And other people just really dig the positive influence. Some people feel like it's really entertaining. There's my girls. Cool. And so I'm just chilling here in Santa Monica and drinking wheatgrass like a fiend, eating oranges that I got from my boy's tree that are off the hook. And I just wanted to say hi. I'd like to check in and talk a little bit about, just peace. I'm, still working on the diet all the time, trying to improve that, and yet at the same time being inspired and motivated to continually cultivate other aspects of my life. The food does give me a lot of energy. I don't eat perfectly all the time, but I do really well, and I'm quite healthy and fit, so I'm very thankful for that. At this time, I'm continually cultivating more of a positive state of mind and gratitude, regardless of the challenges that are generally arise from day on, day off. Some days are much more pleasant than others. Other days are a bit more challenging. But trying to remain in a state of gratitude, realizing that those challenges are there actually to help me to grow, to become a better person, so that I can fulfill the potential in this lifetime. So just a little bit ago, I made one video, and I just kind of closed my eyes. And sometimes what's funny, I'll tell you a little secret, is that sometimes, in fact all the time, I'm constantly sort of practicing for what I'm going to say on these videos, but it's more like just talking about things that I'd really like to share with you. And that's when I get my best stuff. It's like when I'm sitting here in the sun with my eyes closed and I'm thinking of all my friends on YouTube, and words start flowing out of my mouth and ideas start coming out of my mind, and I get this really great material. But the problem is the button's not clicked, and then when I go to click the button, this other mode sort of takes over. It's like a cautionary mode, and because I do think that I'm supposed to be this professional, this fruit and vegetable guy, and trying to honor the success for my partners and Krista and my kids, and honor everyone's religious beliefs and age groups and social dynamics as well, and trying to sort of be an all-around guy for everyone so that no one feels left out. And so that sort of limits me in a way to be able to really be myself. But I really do want to be myself, because the deeper stuff that I think about every day and work on is at a much deeper level than the food, although it all interrelates. If I'm stressed and I reach for heavier, more stimulating foods, that may not be the best choice. So I ask myself, where is that stress coming from, and how can I address it? And many of us have deep buried fears, stress, worries, tension, and so I'm continually trying to sort of excavate that and remove that from my energy experience. So I'm constantly doing the meditation as much as possible, and continually doing my best to stay aware to the best of my ability. Just a second, let me close the door here. And so yeah, I was just talking about being my best. It's almost an obsession. Like, you're not good enough, hurry up and get better. It's sort of how it is a little bit, but it's not really that. It's just it's like a gift to me to constantly want to improve, because here's what's interesting, and I don't know if any of you know this or not, but my name is Daniel, and that means that God is my judge. So the judgments of the people on earth it riles me here and there, the trolls and stuff, that they've been harping on me for forever. It can touch you in a little way. You go away, you listen to some music, and you say, screw it, they don't know me, they don't know my intention. And besides, the point is that I told you that, is that God is my judge. And that's why I think that people resonate with me a lot, because, you know, it doesn't matter what people think of me or you. That's my name, Daniel, and God is my judge, and that is what I've known for a long time. Only God knows my heart, and I see that God sees my heart. So if you think I'm getting away with anything, you must be tripping. And I never try to hurt anybody, you know, or take anything, or you know, I try not to manipulate things, but as a man, I have been guilty of that in the past. I'm trying to be more aware of not manipulating things in my favor, sort of saying the right thing at the right time to get what I want, when I know that tomorrow it might not be true, kind of thing. So I'm trying to be more trying. I'm not going to use the word try, but I'm going to say that I'm becoming more aware of how important it is for me to be impeccable with my word and my deeds. And the ego, of course, kicks and screams because it wants what it wants, you know what I'm saying? But I know that I would rather ride the spiritual wave. And I don't intend, I do intend, but I don't anticipate walking on water from this point forth. The mistakes that I make are generally very helpful, because what I try to do is rectify those errors in judgment as rapidly as possible, whether it's with people or with myself. Sometimes I kind of screw other people over just on accident, never really intentionally wanting to hurt anyone, but like I said, sometimes you say certain things, but you know, just to get what you want, but it's not really legit, you know. And so I'm just trying to be more, you know, on the spiritual tip, because I believe deep down inside that is where the rewards are, and that's where the inner joy is. The joy is already inside of you. We've been manipulated since the get-go that we're looking for something outside of ourselves to make us happy, and that's the nature of the ego. It's always searching outside of itself to survive, because that's how the ego became what it is, always searching. The little amoeba had to search outside itself for exterior sources of energy. That's how the ego became formulated, you know. And so now we continue, now we're just huge amoebas looking outside of ourselves for, is this edible or not edible, you know? Will this keep us warm, or will we freeze to death? So it was looking outside itself to survive. So the ego is an important tool. It's a mechanism designed by nature to keep us alive. So if the ego didn't do its job and look outside itself for, you know, survival, for food, shelter, and whatnot, you wouldn't have made it this far to bemoan the ego and put it down, you know what I'm saying? So you actually owe the you owe the ego a lot of gratitude. But now that we're evolving spiritually into Homo Spiritus, and we want to become enlightened so that we can revel and swim in the sea of the peace that passes understanding. The peace that passes understanding, so that we can live in peace, because that would be the absence of war with ourself. And so, yeah, the food is kind of obviously my professional gateway into your heart, and I'm very good at making food and feeding the masses and making juices and smoothies and salads, and it's fun, and I love whole raw foods for sure. Is it the answer, be all end all? No, because if you're not going to do the other elements of the program, which is the purification of the heart and the simplifying of the mind, simplify it so much that it's an empty vessel, available to take in everything that is instead of everything that was, you know. Anyways, just Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator, just rapping with you a bit. I hope you like this video. I'd like to do longer ones, but I'll keep this one short today. Maybe there was a little tidbit of wisdom today for you. My way of connecting with you, which is the highlight of my day, and just being a positive influence and sharing some of the things that are deep in my heart that have been shared with me by some of the greatest men that this world has ever seen. They're my teachers and mentors, and they've influenced me a lot, so I kind of want to be like them. So hopefully I'm influencing you in a positive way and helping you to believe in yourself and to believe in the goodness of this world, because whatever's in your mind is what you'll see. That's why I always see nothing but a huge opportunity to grow and to love more and to be more simple and to be more humble. And just so humble, you know, because I really don't know anything, you know what I'm saying? And I don't really want to, except just to be right here and just look at this amazing view. I'm looking over the ocean. It's tight. Dan the man with the master plan, blessed like nobody's business, and you are too, because there's so much abundance in this world it ain't even funny. So whatever you want to do it. Do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're worth it. Your magic is so potentialized that you're infinitely potential. You are infinite potential at your core and source. So why not just let that come forth? Don't let anybody bag your trip, man. Don't let anybody like knock you down, tell you, because I've had more people tell me no way I couldn't do this raw food thing and all that than ever supported me. And how you like me now, you know what I'm saying? Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator. Loving you big time. Get out and enjoy the sun, breathe, eat raw food, stretch out, do some yoga, breathing, meditation. Cultivate good habits in your life, okay? Get a lot of good sleep and rest. Take time to yourself and love yourself. Forgive yourself. You know what I mean? You're just doing the best you can, right? You're good. I see that. Peace.